Hello all. So yesterday we have discussed MCQs of the first part of Advent of Europeans, that is the Portuguese. So today we are going to discuss about the second part, that is the Dutch. Let's go to the MCQ session. So question number one is, who was the first Dutch to come to India in 1596? Francis de Cornelis de Houtman, Gabriel Breton, William Hawkins. So option number B is the answer. When Dutch came to India, 16 AD, 1602 AD, 1605 AD, 1607 AD. 2B, 1602 AD. That time the Dutch came to India. The Dutch first established their hold in India in the year 1605. At which place? At which place? Mausolepatnam, Surat, Bombay, Goa. First they established their center at Mausolepatnam, Andhra Pradesh. In India, among the following locations, the Dutch established their earliest factory at which place in 1610? Surat, Pulicat, Kochi, Kasim Bazar. Option number B, that is Pulicat. The United East India Company refers to the company in India formed by the Portuguese, Dutch, French, British, by the Dutch. At which place in Bengal did Dutch establish its factory? Bandel, Chinsura, Hooghly, Sirampur. In Chinsura, the place in Bengal, the first Dutch established its factory. Why did Dutch East India Company fail to maintain its influence in India? Portuguese did not allow them to trade in India. There was a growing interference of Dutch government in the company's internal affairs. The Dutch indulged in forcible religious conversion of the people and thus were expelled by local kings. The English forces made them to leave India. So the English forces made them to leave India. Okay. So which European power gave priority to import of garments instead of spices? The French, Portuguese, English, Dutch. That is Dutch. Dutch came to India after Portuguese trade. They belong to Spain, Portugal, Holland, Netherlands. They're part of Holland. In which of the following places the Dutch established their trading centers in India? Nagapatnam, Chinsura, Machilipatnam, Surat, Bharuch, Agra, Kochi, Ahmedabad, Patna, all of the above. So all the places that does they establish their trading centers. Okay. What is the name of the Dutch East India Company arrived to India 1602 AD? Or the question will be, the Dutch East India Company were known by the name Castada India, Compagnie des Indes Orientales, Dane East India Company, Birningde Post Indes Company. The option will be D. Okay. So question number 12. The first to start joint stock company to trade with India were the French, the Portuguese, the English, the Dutch. The option will be the Dutch. Who prompted export of textile instead of spices? The French, the Portuguese, the English, the Dutch. The Dutch. After defeating Portuguese, Dutch constructed which fort at modern Kochi in 1663? That is Fort William. Where is the headquarter of Dutch East India Company? That is Indonesia. That is Batavia in current name is Jakarta. The Dutch established which fort in 1603 to protect themselves from the other local kings and the Portuguese. Fort William, Fort St. George, Fort Gardia, Fort St. Anglio, Fort Galdria. Which battle fought between VOC and the Indian Kingdom of Travancore in 1741? Battle of Buxar, Battle of Suwali, or Battle of Swali we can call, Battle of Chinsura, or we can call as a Battle of Bidara, Battle of Hugli, Battle of Bedra, in any name, Battle of Kolachel. Option will be Travancore army. With our Travancore army, the fought the battle uh, BOC in the Indian Kingdom Travancore has fought between Battle of Kolachel is the battle they fought. In 1759, which battle fought between Dutch and the British East India Company, on which Dutch were decisively defeated? Battle of Buxar, Battle of Suvali, Battle of Swali, Battle of Chinsura, Battle of Plassey. So, Battle of which battle, right? So, Battle of Chinsura. When Britishers successfully expelled the Dutch from their Indian possessions, 1667, 1759, 1795, 1632. 1790, 1795. When the Dutch captured Puducherry from the French, 1602, 1612, 1693, 1757. That is the 1693. They captured Puducherry from French. Dutch palace is also known as which palace from this? Situated at Ernakulam, Kerala. So we have the four options: Saint Thome, Victoria Memorial, Aga Khan Palace. Aga Khan Palace is Pune, right? Matancherry Palace, right? So Matancherry Palace is present in, so Matancherry Palace that is present in Ernakulam, Kerala. For that is known as Dutch Palace. The major Indian commodities traded by the Dutch were silk, cotton, indigo dye, tea, cigarette and opium, cotton, indigo, silk, rice and opium, tobacco, sweet potatoes, red chilies, pineapples, papayas and cashew nuts, copper, silver, gold, spice and tea. So, which one will be the major commodities that Dutch were interested to take from India? Right? So that will be from cotton, indigo, silk, rice, opium. So these are the all. These are the list of Dutch factories which has been established during their tenure in India, right? So first factory they have established in Masulipatanam at 1605, Pulicat, Tamil Nadu, which is 1610, Surat, Gujarat, 1616, Patna, 1632. So these all will be one question. So please remember all the city as well as the year of establishment where when it has been established. So Karaikal, Puducherry 1645, Chinsura 1653, Kasim Bazar or Barnagar all is comes under this West Bengal, Baleswar in Odisha. So definitely this question may arise, right? When where in Odisha the Dutch has first established their factory. So it will be in Baleswar, Odisha 1658, Kochi, Kerala. Yeah, that's it guys. So today's the part we have discussed about the Dutch one.